Are you prepared? I'm prepared because as odd as I feel, I mean my heart rate was really high, 114. Just took my second heart rate medicine. I just took my second heart rate medicine. I'm supposed to take 2 of them, but I don't want to have a low heart rate because I feel terrible with that too. But yeah. Well, I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I've been playing this long, even though I feel terrible. Like, I feel very hollow. It's a very odd sensation. Like, I'm gonna need to talk about all this stuff in the channel update, like I do talks about. But, like, here, like, this is just me talking about it as it impacts this video greatly. I felt maybe it's because I have a really low or have a low blood pressure right now, but a high heart rate, which is stupid. That shouldn't exist.
Defend the target locations and prevent them from being captured.
But anyway.
Enemy attack imminent. All hands to battle stations. Hostiles.
And also notice I said that like I was complaining about video game. I was complaining about biology. Jeez. And medicinary. Doctorism. I feel alone. Where am I other way behind me? Yeah, we're gonna try for 15. Honestly, it depends if I win this match or not. Because if I don't win this match, I know there's gonna be a long 5-hour grind ahead of us. To be fair, our loss period wasn't that long this time. I mean, it was actually terribly long, but our winning period is probably gonna be longer. Don't use our thrusters, but saying on the why did I use the thrusters? Like, could I hear that if they were paying attention? Oh, what? I was barely tapping it. Oh, that's bad. He blew it up, but he didn't blow it up, which is 1 health, and they're still fighting like normal. Ignore me. My frickin' my bullets. Oh no, it's good. Ow. If I hadn't wasted my ammo by the PS5 controller, basically being a pretty boy's controller. Basically just being art. Yeah, the friggin' PS5 controller being art, not a tool. Which, to be fair, the Xbox Series controllers art too, but it feels actually useful in the hand. I'll be way over there. Am I not reading the memory? Oh, my controller's being so weird. But I don't think it's my control. Why did you fire your gun? I'm reloading. Yellow Pedal Rider, not the Jeff. I threw one too. I saw it. I saw it. Just didn't react to it because I'm feeling terrible. Again, like this game has controller input issues. Probably because of how big it freaking is.
The enemy is capturing the objective.
Because I did not. I barely brushed the trigger. I'm doing the same thing I was doing earlier, but more meaningful, and I'm not firing my gun. It's the game that's it's still the control, but being a PS5 controller is nothing good. Suck it!
Eliminate the enemy as soon as possible. The enemy has captured objective A.
I wish you could reach it. Oh, suck on this all day long. Oh, get him! Yeah! I wish you could kill multiple people with one explosion. Or I wish you could damage multiple people with one explosion. There you go. We're gonna press the advance.
An ally's mobile suit.
Oh, press the advance a little bit. I didn't touch the trigger at all! Yeah, the game's getting... The game's having ghost inputs. Oh, where are you? I got him. Why? Oh, that's so frustrating! Why is it fast? The game reloaded! Come on! I feel robbed. Why is it firing the gun? What? It's not even brushing the inputs anymore. It's just doing it randomly now. At least before you had the destroy their explosives. At least before I had a valid excuse. But now it doesn't. No, there you go. Yeah, I wish it would make you instantly respond and make people. do what the frickin' point of view characters and get them always do and stop killing things.
Don't die easy.
An allied mobile suit has been destroyed. The enemy is capturing the enemy's used their G maneuver.
Yeah, I think we're in our losing streak now. We can't win more than 2 battles. No, we can't win more than 3. I think 3 is our limit before we start getting a losing streak.
Hostile activity increased. They've nearly captured the objective.
Ah, come on.
The enemy is capturing
That looks like the proper move to use on me. Give me stuck on the ground. Why didn't the explosion take me? I guess he got blew up. I guess the explosion got blew up. Yes, that's how things work. No, I mean the bomb got blew up.
The enemy is capturing the objective. Area contested.
Now we can't decap this one, but we can decap the other one? And you have to have the same bar for some reason? Oh, I'm gonna take you on. Oh, I'll do that. Firing advance. I gotta remember that you don't need your shield up the shield bash. Okay, other bubble roast. By far most annoying thing that's okay in second. What? What? I thought I had more health than that. Oh, there you go. I should put it right here so they won't see it. I was too high. No, it was not too high. Actually, my mind's gone. Are we advancing? Put it right there so they don't see it. Barbaros! Oh, I was hoping for the Gundam again. Oh wait, no, that was an enemy Gundam. I couldn't tell. I legit couldn't tell. They looked as the Barbaros looked like the bad guy. Hello. I don't get why goo is so hard to read. And I'm not colorblind at all, by the way. I just don't get why it's so hard to read. Oh! Oh! After I died! After I died, I was able to trigger it somehow. I don't get that. It's so vague. What's your gun, please? How did he get back up?
Get me this time.
Yeah, I wish the Gundam had the bazooka like he does in every again, we should be able to decap that because we are able to with the other one. So big. So many rules for this freaking game types. It feels like it's a tabletop war game. Except or a card. Actually, it feels like Pokemon. It feels like Pokemon trading cards. Actually, it just feels like Pokemon. So many freaking rules.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Ah!
Failed.
Like so many freaking rules for what amounts to simple game types and simple game types ever since the 2000s. Like, what were they thinking? I mean, maybe they were thinking balance, but that's not what they got. And this game was vigorously play tested, as evidenced by the environments being actually really good to play in, and each class being really good to play, and each hero being really good to play with. But the frickin' then you gotta worry about fighting over the objective like that. Like one really fast you can just get in there and cause the entire team to lose their sorts.
1 minute remaining.
I want that guy to die. Stop my shield up.
Use caution. Looks like we could use a hand. Repairing allied unit.
Your allies in rare form.
I guess in rare form is the trigger when they get golden. I really gotta dodge that. Actually, I really gotta learn that when the Gundam does that big swing thing, when the Gundam does that big swing thing, dodge. Or jink, really, not dodge. Dodging's different. Jinking is when you do that. Because it's so easy to dodge, yet I don't do it for some reason.
Seconds remaining.
really destroy. How do I?
2, 1. Round complete.
Actually, that was pretty epic. That was round 1. I kind of wish these were just rounds. I wish rounds were the game. But anyway. Oh yeah, they got 1 because they got the objective right. Now we need to get 2. I feel like this is going to be a losing streak. Depends on how well these guys are at attacking, defending. I like how the Pale Riders are always the last ones to pick. You're gonna be a Pale Rider, right? Like, I know. Oh no, you're gonna be gun tank. You just weren't. You just didn't have it. You just didn't have your cursor hovering over it. Interesting. It's actually one of the rare times I see someone just sit on the main selection, or sit on the first selection.
Awaiting orders.
Mission accepted.
And by the way, this is the only place people put the tags. It is the starter room, so they're really useless. And the emotes are useless too, because they're only used here. The victory poses are nice. The skins are nice. Skins are actually real nice because you can see them in the main menu. Yeah, I think by far the skins are my favorite. The skins and the MVP poses are my favorites. Although the skins went out because you see them all the time and people see you in them all the time. Whereas MVP poses, you don't see them that often.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your
Let me see if everyone's over there.
Roger. Deploying. Commencing combat support. Preparing allied units. I'll get you up and running. Revival complete.
I can't really put my
An
thing.
allied mobile suit has been destroyed.
I know it doesn't have oh no, the shields still count even though you're not even though they're not directly being used. I forgot how it works in just Gundam games. I would use placeholders. Going back to my home. Yeah, you instantly get your health back, but you don't get anything else. But I wish the 3 heroes gave you all your health back and stuff. Give you all your health back and your timers and everything. And the 1 hero only gave you back your health, and your base gives you back everything. Oh, why didn't I dodge that?
That shield won't help. My suit's
I gotta throw it over its cone of fire, really.
Capturing the
Oh, he's not paying attention. Ah! I should have my shield. Why didn't I have my shield up? Because yeah, why didn't I have my shield up? That should be a reflex of this. It is reflex at this point, but I mean I don't. But, yeah. I can't remember. The shield health doesn't matter unless I'm just sitting there.
Objective contested.
I gotta remember, if I'm just sitting there, keep my shield down. If I'm not just sitting there, keep my shield up. Those vines are really nice, by the way. If you want to play defensively.
Try this on for size.
Things are going well. All troops, press the advantage. This objective is nearly ours. Objective
That was Sterling.
Second elimination confirmed. Objective A has been captured. Proceed to capture
I should have blew it up. Oh. Oh, you can have some help too.
Keep it over primed and waiting.
Get in front of me. Get in front of me, my children. Oh, they're at B already. Excuse me. Was it still? What? I thought they just. What? I need a hero. Oh, I touched the hero! I touched the hero! See that? You see that game? I touched it! I should have had my health back. Again, vagueness. Also, that's a bug.
Allied unit down.
Also, that's a bug. His gun is how were none of them hits? That's what get my work.
Fight for control of the target area. Capture
My home.
objective.
I had to take out that gem. It's only the way.
Fight for control of
Again, like the
target
gameplay looks so perfect, but the game is so vague and so generic. In every other way.
area
The
contested.
gameplay looks perfect. The characters are actually not bad.
Area contested.
they're balanced like Snatch characters are balanced, so it's not bad.
Commencing combat support.
Okay, that better a bit.
Good work. Keep up the pressure.
One flying unit down.
Did I take my explosive?
Mission complete.
Oh, we got two!
Victory is
That was
ours.
actually pretty easy. Yeah, they sucked at attacking. Thank you. And that's the. I don't know why they delay that. Barbaros got MVP, of course. No, why not? I mean, when it's like when the like if it's not a Barbaros getting MVP, it's a gun tank. And another thing is, should disables count for more than destroyeds? Yes, it should, because destroyeds technically don't matter in the grand scheme of things. They prevent you from getting. They prevent you from getting back into the game instantly. But there's no. But there's from the allies of the disabled's point of view, it's great. It makes more sense. It makes more sense for. I got one revive. No one was reviving that match. For the allies of the disabled, it makes sense for that to be better, for that to get you more, get you an MVP easier, and get you medals better. I mean, get you in MVP easier. I probably should get your more XP. Let's be honest. But for the opposition team, the enemies of the disabled, the person to disable them, it's frankly, you don't need to destroy. Destroying's only to hurt the opponent, not to aid you. As odd as that sounds. And now we're probably going to be a long string of losses, for sure. So I bought tickets because it's the last full day. Probably won't. I want all of this. Granddaddy Gundam, because the most known mobile suit of all time. Gun deployment warning? I do not get that from that at all. Actually, I might. Well. Oh, you don't see your little helpful indicator. I don't know why this is a separate screen. It should all be on one screen. Like, it's really complicated.
This is a domination.
Again, like, that's another thing. It's vague and complicated. That's not a combination you want. If you want to be vague and simple, sure. Vague and complicated, no. GM, anyone wants to be a GM today? Anyone wants to be a GM today? Anyone who wants? Nope. We got a Pale Rider or someone else, or someone who's very kind to wait all this time. Are you gonna pick a mobile suit? Like, there's no reason to wait for them to pick theirs. And you picked the Zoc. I wonder how far Zoc is away from the Pale Rider, because that was instant. Unless he uses the freaking mouse like
Your goal is to capture the target.
a mouse using person.
The mission is
Use
about
kinder
to begin.
words than
All
I
pilots
typically
prepare
use
to attack.
when referring to people who use mouses.
Standing by and ready to sortie.
For FPSs.
Everything checks out. I'm ready to launch at any time.
Well, let me rephrase that. That was not very kind either. What I mean is,
Preparations
people who say mouse is better for gaming, period, in the story, even for twin stick shooters
fight well, pilot.
and flying games and everything. Which, if you know flying games, twin stick shooters, you know that mouses are thing you can use. Come to me!
Enemy brawler destroyed. Hostile
How? Oh, damn.
being attacked from behind.
Fight for control of the target area.
Shield integrity is holstered.
Area protected.
Let's give this a try. Reloading.
Why am I sure to snuggle up?
Use a hand.
Because it thought I was pulling the other trigger? What? What game? Are you drunk, game? I'm really anxious to see what it's like, what it'll be like on Xbox and PlayStation. If it's that bad on PC, I mean, to be fair, that's not much of a, that's not saying a whole, that's not saying a whole lot. But if it's that bad on PC as is, I can't imagine what it'll be like on console. The random, oh, you want to do one thing, but no, you don't. And that doesn't take out my explosives for some reason. Surprise, Exia! This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Throw your things. Throw your things. Die, everyone. Or just that one person. And I was able to hold the fort down until that last. Yeah, I think we're going to win this one. Maybe we're on the chain of victories instead. Or maybe it's vague and random. Probably because it's vague and random, let's be honest. Oh, I was going to throw my... I mean, it wouldn't matter.
We've captured objective B.
They won't get me this time.
Our forces have the advantage.
Let's give this a try.
Oh, it's outside of the thing. That was a bit danger close. Oh, I don't have my thing yet. I wish everything was on the same timer, let's be honest. At least if they have the same-ish effectiveness, they should be on the same timer. Or there should be less vigor, right? And make it more simple. Oh, you whacked it with this thing. That's stupid. I'm getting out of that zone. I'm getting out of that zone. I'm getting out of that zone. I don't like it. I'm running time. Ah, I just got my thing back. Yeah, like, there should be... Again, complexity is the enemy. Again, keep it simple. Keep it simple. If you're going to do it in keep it simple with the cooldown. Well, just keep it simple in game design, period. If you do complex, keep it simple. Don't be vague.
Objective C. Captured objective
But if you're going to do multiple different types of... If you're going to do multiple timers, a better thing to do instead is have each move be set as a power move, a medium move, and a light move. This is going to be bad. I'm out. Recommend run. That's why I figure you can actually reload your gun while spraying, but you can't reload while camping. Even though it doesn't reload. It's a beam thing, and it comes off your power pack. Somehow. I never quite understood the beam weapons in Gundam, because apparently Zaku's can't pick up my pew pew. I actually didn't do that, but Zaku can't pick up my pew pew and use it, but I can pick up their machine gun and use it. Look. But I can pick up the machine gun and use it. But that begs the question: if it's really by suit design, then how is it gain power? And by the way, oh, that was very awkward. I'm the controls lag. That was close. And some beam weapons have power packs, or at least something you have to reload. Yet, why can't a Zaku use that? I understand that the Zaku doesn't have a very powerful power pack.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
So they can't use beam sabers. But why not a pew pew? Faster. Like, is there something in the hand? basically you have power cords going. You have power lines going down the going from the backpack to the shoulder, through the chest to the shoulder to the upper arm, through the elbow to the forearm to the hand, and then have little wire connectors going to the
Are
gun.
you ready? We're dropping you back in now.
They're never depicted that way. They're never depicted having little contact points in the arm or little contact points in the grip. It could be that they're wirelessly powered, but then again, it's never used anywhere in the canon. So again, why can't Azaku use my pew pew? And an odd thing about mobile suits in Gundam, besides this, another odd thing with mobile suits in Gundam is the fact that a GN sniper has just a sniper gun. Despite they can pick up my pew pew and use it because they're also a GN. Or GM. Not GN, that's different universe. Different century.
Shield up and hold it.
No, he's still alive. How did that kill you? I have so many questions.
Looks like you could use a hand. Securing the area.
Why did you pew pew?
Objective beat.
Area captured.
It must be something with the PS5 controller that makes a very ardent signal or a very what's the word for it?
Need a revive? I'm on it.
A very weak signal, and it counts somehow. That's actually a pretty poor design for a controller. It costs like $80.
That shield.
Oh bad. He didn't get my shield, which is fantastic.
Commencing combat support.
Our forces have the advantage. Area contested.
I think something else blew that up. It's hard to tell because all the explosions are the exact same and they're all vague and generic. Oh, yeah, you didn't hit it. I lost it.
An ally's mobile suit has been destroyed.
Excuse me? I got robbed. My explosion. Where is it?
Fight for control of the target area.
Also, that sound makes it sound like you're doing something in the caps. Oh, suck on this. Oh, yeah, explosions for the win.
Enemy units destroyed.
Surprise C4 surprise martyrdom always wins. And it doesn't have to be a death streak either. You just have to be really good with grenades and C4 to use them like that. Which is technically what the martyrdom is kind of showcasing is. Martyrdom in Call of Duty showcasing is it's showcasing your character's ability. I mean, it's showcasing your character's ability just drop a grenade right there. Which you can do anyway, by the way. You don't need the actual martyrdom ability in the games that have martyrdom. Why'd you pew pew? Again, like I barely touched it. It's always when I barely touch it, I can't replicate it. It's so weird.
Control of the target area.
Yeah, I think it's part game, part the PS5 controller just being poorly made at being $80 or $70.
Objective contested. Mission complete. Victory is ours.
Thought I got robbed by player count, but there for a second. Excuse me? I got a point. I get what? You'd be win or lose? Because they have 2 points over us. Again, the thing being weird. And the thing's disagreeing with itself now. Like the game mode is disagreeing with itself. What? How can a game mode disagree with itself? That's not how things work. Sounds like someone didn't think about something they code or something. Or it sounds like your rules are too vague and too complex for even playtest for even Bandai to understand. At least we're gonna get to level 15 and get good old Commander, man. Let's get into the match while we have constant matches, while we're getting good matches. And it's Monday too, for crying out loud. You know what? If we're going to keep winning, I might as well keep playing. I'm going to keep playing until we get on our actual losing streak. Like, I thought I figured out this game, but maybe they they didn't patch the game. So maybe they fixed it? I don't know. I'll be right back, though.